Lunatic, help us welcome the always stylish Ayakha Ntunja! Let's go!
You play Amo in Youngins, the Showmax teen drama, and that was your first leading role.
Yes.
What did that role mean to you?
Ooh, yeah, no, that role will be the story of my life.
Yeah.
I walked into that audition room and I didn't even think I got it. I was so nervous. I was forgetting lines. I was like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
And I think when I got the call finally, for them to take the chance on me, I was so appreciative because they saw something that I didn't see at that time. And I think Youngins grew me into giving me confidence in this industry. And slowly I'm getting there. And I'm like, yeah, no, I will never, ever forget Youngins.
And
That's awesome.
during the casting process, did you realize how big Youngins was going to be, or
Not
it was
at
just
all.
another show like
Not
that you were
at
auditioning
all.
for?
I was like, no, cool, this show looks nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
Chits is a big company, sure. And then the first week hit, and I was like,
It's a hit, babes.
Okay, this is something, No, I don't think anyone on our set was ready for that. Yeah, but it was amazing.
What do you think it is about Youngins that has taken the country by storm?
I think it's being
Relatable.
relatable. Yes.
Relatability.
English. The one I get, guys. No, being relatable, and also just obviously it's not only just a show for the youth, but even adults can watch it to see what the kids get up to if they really want to. But also I think Youngins, it gives a different flavor, a different taste. Teen drama. We get to see what really happens in high school when you drop us off as parents, and it was fun, man. I think everyone, also the storylines were so captivating that everyone got a taste of different lifestyles and different backgrounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it wasn't acting, did you ever have a plan B, or did you always know?
I think I always knew it was going to be the entertainment space.
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
if it wasn't acting,
Dance.
really?
Yeah.
Can you dance?
Oh.
Demonstration time.
No, guys.
No, I'm only kidding.
No. I love dance. I
What
think
kind
it
of
would
dancing?
Dance. Ballet, contemporary, hip
Oh,
hop.
serious kind of dancing, not this,
guys and training.
not the street stuff.
No, I love street stuff as well. Yeah, no, definitely.
Who is the actress that made you love acting?
It was the actor,
Oh, okay.
Denzel Washington.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
my father would put those movies on, and it was like a marathon. He said, "We're watching.
We are watching
Man on
this
Fire,
today.
Flight. We're doing this back to back." And I think ever since then, I just got so zoomed into movies that I just loved how it felt, man.
Yeah.
Sitting there and feeling different. I'm like, yo, I can also be in an action movie. I can jump. I can shoot guns. I'm 10, but in my mind, this was possible. So yeah, that was when it started, and I was like, I would definitely want to do this, and then I got into it.
Is something like that maybe your ideal role that you'd still love to play one day, where you're summing in Man on Fire?
Absolutely. I need an action movie, as in yesterday. I feel like jumping off planes, stunts. I even want to do my own stunts.
Yeah?
I think Tom Cruise is the coolest human being ever.
Yeah.
He breaks an arm and leg every other Tuesday, but I'm there. I don't mind doing that at all.
Tell me about when Youngins came out and now you're a big story. Did it feel like you became famous overnight? What was the mall like when you went in?
I say this all the time.
Yeah.
You walk in, you don't think about it, because I'm thinking,
You're normal.
I'm wearing my
Yeah.
hoodie, I'm wearing sweatpants, right. Oh my gosh, it's her. You
can hear the
I can hear the whispers, and I'm minding my own because I'm thinking, no, it must not be me.
Yeah,
there's someone else behind me, and then everyone just pulls in, and it's so fun because you see people really enjoying it. You see people, oh my gosh, you're my role model. I'm like, role model. I just got here. Wait. The pressure. No, but I think obviously walking in malls and shopping centers and schools, it was so different. But I love it so much because I embrace it, because I feel like we're telling a story for everyone, and that's
awesome.
exciting.
Yeah.
You also starred in Inima, which premiered last week on Mzansi
Yes.
Magic. Can you tell us a little bit about that and what we can expect?
Certainly, I play the character of Ukawe on Inima. I love that, going back a little bit to my roots, the Xhosa side of me. Inima is a beautiful, beautiful story. It's about, a mother's love, intuition. Uzoleka, who's our main character, played by Lunatics Studios, basically is in search of not only herself and her career, but also now trying to make amends with the child she left left behind 20 years ago. And I think with my character, one thing I can say is that it's in the second week right now. There's going to be a lot of emotional turmoil. I mean, you know, obviously I'm going to find out eventually. And it's just a roller coaster of emotions, the heightening of it. And it's so scary because you act it out, but when you watch it, you feel the same again. And it's like, oh my days, it looks amazing so far.
Which part of your brain do you activate when you have to cry?
Which part of the brain?
Yeah.
I don't even activate the brain. I feel like
How do you do it?
So it's the white wall method
Okay.
that I currently learned. You know, someone told me about the white wall method. Before I used to use trauma. It's so bad. Don't do that, guys. Guys, this thing of pulling trauma, because now they call catching you like, and I'm like, yeah,
I'm not over it.
But now it's just like basically the white wall method is you have to clear your mind and put yourself in what the character is going through, where they're coming from, and how all of that combines. Because I think with Ukawe, I might have not faced what she faced, but I'm understanding the hurt of not knowing her real mother. And I'm just thinking, there's someone out there who's relating to this.
Yeah.
How would I feel in that moment? So yeah.
Sure. Kawe and Amu, how similar are they in characters?
I think in characters, obviously the innocence in them, especially with Kawe in the beginning, they're very, very similar in that them just, you know, being these, you know, starting off being young, being vulnerable, having so many ambitions, but they're totally different because Kawe's switch. Also, I was like, yo, every time I read a script, I'm like, this girl, it's going down here. No, for sure.
The reason I asked that is because, you know, with starting off with a bang, you stand a chance, or rather, you are at risk of being typecasted.
For sure.
Do you feel like it's something that's possible for you, or so far so good?
I think it's possible, but I think also as an actor, it's also your responsibility as well to take in that character and see how you switch it up as well. Because I think obviously if you're reading Kawe on just blank canvas in the beginning, you think, oh, yeah, also just has family issues. Kawe has family issues. But I think with her, I just took the trajectory of understanding that Kawe's one, yes, the innocence is played, but now the depth of the emotion is an everyday thing. Whereas Amwood was high school, so now she's dealing with high school drama and all of this. Kawe goes home. She goes to work. She goes home. So she sees these people on a regular. She's understanding this on a day-to-day basis. How do I deal with these people every single day? And I think I tried my best to play it as different as I could, because I don't want the comparisons. Because when they start comparing, it's like, oh no, but we want Amu back.
Do this.
You know what I mean? She can only do the Amu thing. So I love it when people are, you know, engaged. And now people are not even calling me Amu anymore. Everyone's calling me Kawe. I'm like, okay, we got it.
Yeah.
We're doing well, because they're not calling me my old character anymore. So yeah, no, it's great.
Hey, State of Five Nation time, and because Nadia has been losing this week, I'm sorry.
Just this week, okay?
I'm going to hold down the fort and represent us well.
All right, so this is the improv speech competition, and this week our theme is you are pitching movies to Lunatics Studios.
Do you think you can take this?
I think so.
I think I'm gonna go first.
Please do.
I'm feeling nervous.
You got this.
Okay. The movie name is called Love in Later Life. Agnes, a sassy, fearless grandmother, has lived a life that's been anything but ordinary. A retired gang member turned community leader, she's known for her sharp tongue and fierce loyalty. But when she meets Kofi, who is a charming and younger man, she's not only looking for love, she's too busy running for her community center and keeping the local kids out of trouble. The kids at the shelter despise Kofi, and they go up above and beyond to make sure that he is out of Gogo Agnes's life. But when Agnes discovers she's pregnant, their relationship is put to the test. The kids at the shelter keep meddling in Gog Agnes's love life. Will their love be strong enough to overcome the obstacles ahead, or will they go back to a life of crime now that Gog Agnes is about to be a mom and lead a normal life?
Hectic.
I try to be as dramatic as possible and include kids
And the go-go.
and the Gogo. I was trying my best. Yeah. You ready?
It's called Patched Up.
Okay.
We enter the scene. We're met with a young girl walking through a passage of concrete walls, smeared blood on her skirt and mud on her shoes. She travels casually past the mirror and an image of her reflection, yet the confusion on her face is the most prominent part of her life right now. Soft sounds, melodies of classical violin and soft touches of piano we are hearing in the background as we quickly flash back to the dome of a school hall and all the children are running in. Now, we meet all these kids at the assembly, and the teachers giving obviously speeches and announcements of the week, and we have 4 complete strangers, all in different grades. We have Usiso, a sport fanatic who wants to be a soccer player one day. We have the robotics team leader Utando, and the most talented yet speech deprived Lula. Now we see this as one of the biggest schools in South Africa, full of talent, full of hope, full of challenges. However, when we flash back into the real situation, all these kids are sitting at a round table in a mental asylum explaining how they got here.
Yo, you need to leave. Thank you, the interview's over. Why did she have to bring me into it as well?
Like, yeah.
This girl.
I heard names. I was like, oh, we got names.
Oh.